Alright, let me just make sure everything's working. I don't care about the tweet. We're back. Okay. Oh. And Chester Chess is going to start this one off with a bang. Hummus, if you're still here, you got your wish. You can actually see your team play, your offense play. Wow, TLK rigged it. No, for those who don't know, Unity crashed. We're not sure why, but Dave's my witness. An error popped up saying Unity crashed. I begged, I pleaded with the engine, it stopped working.
Yeah. Yes, that's what happened.
As Kobayakawa is tackled for a loss by Balthasar Orbison. Frost Giants start to gain momentum. And Kobayakawa is tackled for a loss there. Unity crashed. CJ's in the booth with me. He can even tell you that that's what happened. My stream died, just refreshed, another ad. Yeah. I'm gonna grab water, I will be right back. Hey, I've got my water bottle right here, actually. Haha! TLK, look at your PMs. As that is a muff punt by Rufus Rochambeau, and he recovers it. Mullins, deep bomb to Tabai. And Keeblerson. Ben was wondering where he is. 33 is right there behind him, as Tabatabai will get the touchdown. And Pal gets, he actually, upon joining at head office, we actually sent him a Rush t-shirt. It was important. TLK is taking revenge for the Frost Giants banning me from Iceland, yes. As Sita Kobayakawa is blocked by his own player, Embodiment will get to him. Hey CJ, who is on your DL? As Jerry Rigg back to pass for his first pass tonight, and it's a pick. If we win the Casual Bowl this season, I'll get a Vipers tattoo. Hummus, I don't think you have to worry about getting that tattoo. But just to be sure, everyone now has 99s. So yeah, now you will. Congratulations. And it's a pick by Botterman. Does a little roar. Jerry Rigg back to pass, just a little bit ahead of his person. If that was all it was, is that all it took? I would have offered this every season. I'll get 3 Dragons tattoos. Well, I don't know about tattoos, and I can't bribe you there. However, did you know that the SCFSL does have a merch store where you can buy league merch? And it's pretty awesome, let me tell you.
It is pretty good. I went full aliens again the other day.
Nice. Thank you for the cheer. Much appreciated, an anonymous cheerer. Mullins back to pass. Deep bomb downfield. Wide open is Henriksen.
Henriksen.
Everyone's getting a piece of the pie tonight as Omaha takes a 21-0 lead. Nah, Hummus, you're the best, Kamish. Did we lose CJ? We lost CJ. Okay, it's just you and me, Dave.
Yeah, he popped back in for a quick sec and then just left again.
Interesting.
Didn't say anything, so maybe he's having some issues.
Maybe. And Tebow will get a quick gain here. Someone asked the lore question about who was the first touchdown. Yes, no, it's true. Ooh. I'm trying to think. I think it might be Deepest Jimbo.
I mean, I could see that. Granted, I didn't get to watch any of it, but just hearing you guys talk about it.
Yeah, it might not be Jimbo. It might be someone else. But I think it might have been, as that one's bobbled. It actually could have been someone else. I have no idea, and that sadly was lost to the annals of time. As that one's bobbled again.
One more time.
What?
He joined again.
Welcome back. I think he's having technical. And so, just outside of field goal range, O'Deer is going to punt. 3 bobbles in a row. That's absurd. And that one nearly gets coffined. What a great near play by the Vipers. Not the Vipers, the Frost Giants. Ooh, Rush beat the Flamingos in the first ever game, so probably Akana. That's very likely. It might have also been Chunk Barkley. It's a fifth. I'd say it's one of those two, probably. How do I remember who their starting running back was in Season 1? And Tabatabai, who's gotten 2 receptions, 1 touchdown, and 117 yards already. The Vipers are putting on a clinic in this game that exists. Time to load the Season 1 database. Oh, that's true. I mean, we just need Game 1, Flamingos at Rush. Or Rush at Flamingos. Mullins deep bomb downfield, left wide open is Tabatabai. And I don't know how well Reykjavik's going to respond to this. I think it was Tableau that was causing all these crashes, though. It's good to know. Don't have Tableau open while doing this, for those of you who are stat-minded like me. As Dixie Kong is going to get a huge gain there. J-Rig will get the first down. And Rig over the middle. Next game is Dragons. Next game is Dragons. As Dick Richards will get a huge catch there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of happy this game bugged. Just don't do it again. Believe me, I don't wanna. I don't like it when the games crash on me. It is a pet peeve of mine.
I just think the game. No offense to you, TSA. It's just the score for the game.
You're coming in very soft. Let me up your volume a little bit. What were you saying?
I wish the game would crash. Nothing against you. It's just that.
I mean, there's not really much that can be done. Stats have to be.
Hey,
Yeah.
yay! We
And
scored.
Reykjavik has points on the board.
Yay!
It was a touchdown pass from Terrell Brister to Chonk Barkley. One of 7 passes completed by Brister in that game. How many times did he throw it, Toasty? No one has ever lost a 28-3 lead, right? He threw it 20 times. That wasn't actually terrible. And Powell has PTSD from hearing Brister. And Henriksen blocked by his own player. He could have had a touchdown, but I think that was Tabatabai that sabotaged him. And the 19-yard field goal is good. Steptoe makes it. It's 31-3.
I'm proud of the Vipers out there.
They're showing up.
Oh yeah.
The offensive line is also holding really well. CJ, who was your DL?
He left.
All right, left again?
Yeah, he's probably having issues because he like cut out when he was trying to talk.
Yeah, as Richards gets another reception. Can't blow a 28-3 lead if you extend it to 31-3 before blowing it. This is true. Topher brings up a really good point. Hammerheads can still win this. If you missed it earlier, the Hammerheads did win this, scoring 77
Yes, they
points.
did. Wow, yes they did.
Madagascar. And that player just jumped the route. CJ's DL is Hornet Hives. Okay, Hives is good. Benson. So Hummus, I'm really glad you brought up the question of rebrands. You're not the only original team left. As that player goes flying into the next generation. Mingos are original. Aliens just changed their logo and gave themselves a facelift, but they've been original. Rush are still original. The only two teams that aren't original, that don't have their original branding, are the Coyotes, the Twisters, and the
Bears or the Frost Giants.
no, Frost Giants were an original team.
Wait.
The original 6 teams.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Lucas Arnold will get a huge gain there, and the Vipers. So only one team is rebranded of the 6, which is the Coyotes as the Twisters. Everything else is at most gotten a logo change, like the Vipers, or the Aliens. Yeah, only 2 teams still have their original logos, which are the Silver Eagles, right? The Chocobos. How did I forget them? I played for them.
Hey,
Good.
You're back?
not fully. I thought I'm just checking on the score.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm just gonna check it on the score periodically.
Okay.
Good night.
Mullins, short pass, it's flag, it's a hold, it's coming back. Pal, that's technically not true. The Hammerheads started in Alaska. They're not a Madagascar Hammerheads.
Really?
Yes.
Cool.
I might have to play one more season. Future is bright in Omaha. I love it. They were in Alaska for season 4.
All right, Puck's doing a little dance, so I'm gonna bring him outside.
Sounds good. I'll be here. As Kobayakawa is tackled for a loss by Anna Kendrick. Jerry Rigg back to pass. Deep bomb downfield, wide open is Dick Richards. And he's going to be short at the 1. Ooh, I hate when I close the wrong instance of Excel. And Kobayakawa is tackled for a loss. As Kobayakawa and Reykjavik puts up 3 more points. The field is flipping. Viper's defense is showing up. As Tabatabai will catch this one and take it to about the 20. Score is 34 Omaha, Reykjavik 6. As we are in the 4th quarter. Lucas Arnold tackled for a loss. Botterman. And Henriksen. He's got a blocker. He's going to get a good chunk of yards. And I'll get him close to Steptoe's range. And Arnold is going to get the first down. Bots need to be nerfed. Lol. Hummus, how much did you up your blocking this update? As Arnold going to get a good chunk of yards. As Mullins is throwing 4 touchdowns. He had 48 TP. Okay, there we go. I think it's going to be interesting to see how well the Wallabies and the Vipers play on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have my face gen fixed, as Lucas Arnold will get a short gain. And it's 37-6. That was my wife, actually. She was just coughing. The Mingos have not played yet, no. I waved to her, she coughed, it was great. She's okay. Nice Kobayakawa. And Tebow will get 4. Jerry Rig is hit. So as that happens, he's going to throw off target. We'll probably see Mullins' stats after the game, as it'll show you your offensive and defensive player of the game in New Engine, which is fun. Jerry Rig back to pass.
Okay, we're back.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Not a whole
Viper
lot.
Score, maybe. Yep.
Vipers are steamrolling.
That was a pretty good run by Arnold there.
Yeah. And Reykjavik's going to burn their second time out. Now Hummus, I don't know if you or any of the other Vipers have seen the new engine, but if you haven't, what you're about to see will surprise and amaze you. As they are now going to... Oh, they're going for the first down. Never mind. They will not kneel the ball. They're going for a step-toe field goal. I still think they should have kneeled it, but...
Making it even 40.
It wouldn't have changed much, actually. The disrespect. Yeah, so I'm finding the Vipers 1,000 cap for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Very fine with me.
No, for taunting. Fair enough.
That'll teach Infidel to try and have a team.
Goes to the Rush, right? Yes, the Rush get the cap as head office is unbiased for any team that is not the Rush. Find me for not tucking in my jersey. Never, Topher. As Jerry Rig, short pass, bobbles off the hands of player. I don't know who 21 is. And Boateng's going to catch that one, get a first down. But too little too late. There are 10 seconds left. They're going to spike the ball. Which is pretty cool. Something we had never seen in the previous engines. Not that it matters. And so for 230 yards, Jerry Rig is going to try and eclipse 250. He's got a short pass to Kong. Kong is going to get the first. And that'll end the game. Robert Mullins threw for 473 yards, not 500. And gets the offensive player of the game. Anna Kendrick defensive.
So I can't... Oh. No, I can't. I can't see the stream chat over your game.
Yeah, no, I turned that off because I've just decided to reduce everything that's flowing to try and prevent crashes.
Okay, so I'll just...
Yep. All right, our next game.
Give me 1 sec.
Oh, no, I got it. Yes. God, we still have 3 games left. Rush hosts the Dragons. All right.
Yeah.
We may have to start going to like 1 game a week and just like... Yeah, so this is this will be a game. Who do you think's winning this?
Sorry, I didn't even see.
You didn't see the odds?
No, I didn't see anything.
That's just still loading. Oh, come on, Access. Work with me.
Please. Oh, okay. So the dragons.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
How?
Wow.
How?
Wow.
So in this case, do we just like not run the game?
I mean, I think we do. I
You need stats. I get it.
I need to send that to them. That is, wow.
I hope the Rush win.
I do too. And this is not a knock on the Dragons. This is not a knock on any team. But
Right, exactly.
but it would be absolutely just amazing if the Rush won this. I told the Rush not to watch this. I think the binaries have even gotten a better chance. And so here we go. The Rush are going to receive this one. The Hammerheads can still win this. If you missed it, the Hammerheads did win this earlier. I think right now, if I were to choose player of the game, though, I think I'd still pick Zach Mouse. Player of the week.
So far.
All right, we got the T-glitch. That's easy fix. Yeah, that's all you do when that pops up. Just open the menu, close the menu, done. And
that
Thunderball.
Hasn't happened to me yet.
All right, here we go. I have a question for you. Will Thunderball get more yards than Espelone?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't know, but yes.
Because Grundle Smooch will get a short gain. More yards on the ground. Ooh, better question.
Yeah, right.
So so Thunderball yards greater or less than 0.5?
Yes.
All right. That's our prediction.
How many did I end up getting? Not very many, huh?
You ended up with 0.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I think you ended up less.
And even hitting 0 would be a pretty good feat.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying I'm putting it at 0 exactly. And we're starting the prediction. This is end yards, folks. So whatever he ends with, that's going to be the number. As Sabadonut Tom Hanks will get the TFL. And Grant again is stuffed behind the line, this time by the name I can't pronounce, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Ah, so tough.
You got it.
Hold on a second, I will be right back. Oh, sorry.
Russell started. They gave it to Thunderball. He's got a yard.
All right.
But
what have I missed?
You missed Thunderball running for that yard. 2 yards.
Awesome. And he's got another positive gain. So here's the thing. If Thunderball does better than Espelone today, he has the right to claim your Season 10 Running Back of the Year award.
That is fair, seeing as what just happened to me.
He could lose yards. Absolutely. This is kind of it. If you missed the Aliens-Lions game, it was a barn burner of absolute absurdity. Rushing yards, Toasty. I should specify it's rushing yards. So, for example, that was a pass. It does not count against his rushing yards total. Jordan is sacked there by Tommy Platt. And as we all predicted going into the second quarter, the score is is the exact same as Toronto's win percentage rate as predicted by the engine. %0, that's absurd.
I don't.
I don't think I've ever seen that even for Czechia.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like, they've had single digits. We've seen single digits before. But I don't think we've ever seen 0 before, as Grant makes 2 Rush players look silly. And Maple will catch that one. Infidel has redeemed a face gem. Let me guess, for Anna Kendrick will be using Anna Kendrick's face. And Grant takes it to the
Grant's
house.
gone.
You should use, like, Vin Diesel and throw people off. Do you know that Vin Diesel stands for Vehicle Identification Number, Diesel?
Thunderball makes a man miss. He
Gets more positive yards.
2 yards.
Okay, it's all adding up. So far in one half, Thunderball with a huge run! Thunderball is outperforming Espelone. He is averaging. He's gotten 10 total yards, folks.
The era is over.
And he loses yards there as Tommy Platt gets him back.
I feel like Breeze right now. 99 and everything good.
As we hit the 2-minute warning.
Without the performance.
Yeah, but Breeze also went off this for the Nightmares today. No, my bet. Well, Toasty, game's still young. Willie Beeman, deep bomb downfield, Red Vents touchdown. Wide open. Red Vents is left to his own devices.
And he used to be on the Rush, correct?
Yeah, he used to play for Rush for a long time.
That's what I thought.
Matty Ice says he'd love to see it as Mason Jordan. Incomplete. He has thrown 4 for 5 for 16 yards, averaging 4 yards per catch. And nearly a pick there. And Espelone again tackled for a loss. Laszlo 42 gets to him. And Odeon Muldoon is met immediately. Beeman has time. Overthrows. Well, this game looks competitive. Well, it's not been. To put into perspective, Axis gave the Rush a 0% chance of winning this game. But yeah, no, Dragons have more or less controlled this game from the start. And Grant is tackled for a loss by Sanjay Watt. Was he an alien or a flamingo? No, Edwards was the flamingo, Watt was the alien. I got this.
Yes.
All right. Feels so much later than it is.
Tired.
Dude. As Sadagayev will get the tackle. That's the fourth time we've heard the Hammerheads can still win this. I'd like to point out the Hammerheads did in fact win this earlier, putting up the most points so far in the season of 77 in a game. Zach Mouse took him to task as Thunderball gains a positive yards. And this one's going to be actually stopped by the kicking unit.
I feel crazy that we're seeing that. I don't feel like I ever saw that in the other.
No, in the other one, not at all. Has Dogwood Maple, but there's a flag. What was the Vipers' score? The Vipers' score was 40-6. How do I retain all this?
I mean, I maybe could have said that, but not that fast for sure. It's the past games things that really amaze me for you.
Yeah. And Denver scores a field goal. Credit to the rush defense. They've actually been pretty good about containing the Denver offense. It was another recent Vipers lost 40-6. Oh, right, this reminds me. Unity just crashed, guys. Totally, because the Rush are losing. Let me just fix their roster. As Mac Anthony will get a short gain there. And it'll be 17-0. Maple will return it to about the 32. Good kick return there. Alt F4, there's still time. Now. Tempting, but now. I mean, technically, we'd probably have to resim for this, but I'd probably do it as an offline resim. Because I'd go, look, statistically speaking, the odds of the Rush winning this are impossible. It's depressing, gets a tackle for a loss.
Chipping away at that positive
yards, yeah. Although I will say,
Mac Anthony.
And a face mask on depressing, Mac Anthony's 10-yard catch is going to be a 1st and 10. And Thunderball is tackled for a loss, depressing again. Depressing has 5 tackles tonight. Monster of the Woods.
And it's a pick. Monster of the Woods.
Well, you knew it was going to happen. The defense for Denver is really good, and Mason Jordan's young. But even so, he's thrown a lot. He's gotten one pick. He's having a good rookie year. As Grant will get a first.
Goes it again.
And I think this is an offsides. So that touchdown will stand. And Grant's touchdown does in fact stand. He's now rushed for 112 yards. Just a little under 10 yards to carry. Got a touchdown. Good for him. I mean, and another T-post. It's young in her career. I would say probably before him it was Beeman. It's not. Beeman played great for the rush. But it's not like the rush of. It's weird because I don't think the engine has historically been nice to quarterbacks, as Thunderball has tackled for a loss. So it's very fair to say that he could be, and part of it might be the engine. As a pick here from Brutus Maximus. That makes his second career pick. Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm more just like trying to think, like, it's not impossible. It's not an unrealistic prediction is kind of what I'm trying to get at. It's very likely that he could be the best rush quarterback. Considering Beeman was great for the rush, don't get me wrong. But I mean, that's really the only competition there. And I think with where Beeman came in, All-Star, you are learning the secret of defensive stats in Axis football. Sure, Robinson was a Hall of Famer, but I don't think anyone would look at his rush. And Dave, maybe you'll disagree with me on this. But I don't think anyone would look at his rush career and go, this is what solidified him as a Hall of Fame quarterback. They'll look at his Flamingos career.
Yeah.
Dogwood Maple is our best blocker. Thunderball has -6 yards. Come on, Thunderball. Get positive momentum. Mason Jordan. And that one's bobbled. So I will say this, despite the fact that we kind of expected, looking at the scores, they're going to score to 39, 38, Adonis King touchdown. I think even looking at the score, I don't think we expected it to be this low from Denver.
No, not at all. The fact that there were 0 points scored in the first
quarter alone.
Right.
Again.
Flying around.
God, this is the third time it's happened this game. Look at my phone for 3 seconds, and this is what happens. Moral of the story, don't look at my phone. Oof. The Hammerheads faced the Barcelona Nightmares. And actually, both teams did really well on offense. It was a good game. Toasty, so you were saying if he retired after Flamingo's career, he would have been a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I think I would say that. Let me put it to you this. Yeah, I think if he had retired, I don't know if that second ring would have necessarily gotten him over the edge. It might have, and it might have been. I'd have to look back at the discussion. It's an interesting question. We'll never know the answer. As Ulysses S. Grant is tackled by Sabadonut Tom Hanks, numbers gets to him again. And Grant with a huge run there as we hit the 2-minute warning. Who's our next game? Ah! As I'm nearly destroying everything on my desk.
Come on, okay. Grant picks up the first.
I'm just gonna look see who's up next. Whew. Hollywood and Silver Eagles. That'll be good. Ooh, that's a good point. And Toronto's out of timeouts. Denver's just going to kneel it, and that'll do it for the game. I like how Tater says GG Rush. The Dragons are cowards. So, Dragons are undefeated. Lions are undefeated. Venom are undefeated. That's it. And Venom still haven't played yet. That'll do it. 38-0. Toasty, I'll definitely look at it after the stream. Alright. So hey, let's look at stats really fast. Really, really fast. We just gotta see how many rushing yards. Under.
-7.
You keep your running back of the year. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm surprised I got it anyway, so that's it's mine to lose anyways, I guess, you know. At this point, and I'm going to.
Oh yeah, this is not your year. Alright. We are in Hollywood.
I didn't update enough teams.
This should be a fun game. You went all in on the over. Alright. Told that last time my Bob Seger reference game was not strong enough. So, let me just tell you folks, we've got tonight, and it's going to be great. Hollywood has an 8% chance of winning. They are all in on
Clear low
the
wins.
Silver Eagles. Alright, so what should our bet be?
Well, what kind of?
Or do we just not have one for this game?
Right, I'm trying to think of a good one for it.
Softens interceptions. I like it.
Yeah.
1.5?
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Actually, we'll do it at 0.5. He throws a pick, and you win. Keeps a clean sheet. Oh, I should have put... Oh, wait, I've screwed something up. This is very important, because I did announce it, and it is still the first play. I didn't change the Knights' uniforms.
Yes.
This is important. That's two-player coach, which, fun as that would be, not what we're doing. And the reason why we have them in these uniforms is because it'll pop with the aways and give a little more contrast. So you can actually see what's going on. The Knights Vice. Hollywood Vice. Alright, let's try this again. I do love the Hollywood Color Rush Vice uniforms.
Oh yeah, that pops like crazy, huh?
I should probably let the Knights know they're up. Alright. And Holloway back to pass. Throws it deep. Wide open. Cade Fletcher, most improved player. Touchdown. And I do love the contrast with how it looks with the Eagles, sort of like muted colors.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if muted is the right term.
I know what you're talking about, though. Easy.
Oh, the Knights Vice are one of my favorite Color Rush jerseys, though. Now that we're on the new engine and I sort of have everything figured out, we're gonna bring Color Rush back next season.
Yes.
It's just always tough when moving everything to a new season and getting the jerseys. It's a little too complex.
I really want to make a field. I
What?
love the purple. But I've never actually went ahead and made my own field.
I can send you the file.
Okay.
Do you use Photoshop or GIMP?
Photoshop.
Easy, I've got a PSD for you ready to go.
Oh, awesome.
As Quattro. It's gonna make 1, 2, 4 Knights miss.
And he's gonna go
All the way!
all the way. What
Touchdown.
a run.
Why does it look like he has the wrong number on? Maybe it was just the way it was shaded. But it looked like it was 49. Oh, we'll check later. Looks like 40. Reminder that the Knights do not have a halfback as Botterman gets 8. And tackled for a loss there is Kengo Mizumachi.
It's 44 on the
Yeah,
player list, at least.
so it might just be engine wonkiness. As Cade Fletcher does what Cade Fletcher does. I talked about him a lot during the award ceremony, but there's a reason why he won Most Improved Player. Time to erase him. Quattro has the wrong number. No, we got the jerseys right. We're good. I already had to reset him at once because of the jerseys. But no, so Cade Fletcher, I want to talk about him for a minute because...
Yeah, please do, because I don't know.
So, as we all know, the database was weird, so I had to do everything to sort of like get it all into one table, build it up from there. And so I started looking at tight ends, and Adonis King led in every single category. But Cade Fletcher was right behind him in like every stat. It was absurd. And I'm like, this is the Knights tight end. 2 Knights players won awards. Because despite not having a good season, like, as Sweet Pea will get the sack. Cade Fletcher went off last season. And he's showing why this game here. As Botterman is tackled for a loss by Apollo Dankworth. And so, Greg of House Gase is going to try and give the Knights the 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. Hollywood leads 10-7. And now we'll see what number Quattro Quattro is wearing. Topher has redeemed a face gen for Dash Runman. It's awesome. Oh, for Odeon. Yeah, sure.
Deep bomb. There's
Montroy touchdown.
3 Silver Eagles.
And John Montroy's face gen is not working. What is with the Aztecs and the face gen just being weird? Montroy's was working last week. It was 49. Alright, so something's up with something useless. Silver Eagles. My apologies. It's still a force of habit, Toast.
Yeah, I just stumbled on my words because of that. And there's 3 as Silver Eagles open.
We'll get it by like week 13. Guaranteed. Face gen wrong reset. As Cade Fletcher to the house to end the quarter. I don't know, folks. We got a barn burner in this game. As Greg of House Gase kick is good.
Wow, yeah, we're just getting out of the first quarter.
You know, they're taking the Silver Eagles and they're taking them down on Main Street. This is a good old boxing match between the offenses. It is. I feel like humming a song from 1962. It's funny how the night moves. Anyway, here's Tidwell. Tidwell's going to get the first.
I had to pull up some Bob Seger songs just to make sure.
Oh, I've got them all memorized. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I may have his anthology. Plead the Fifth.
Hollywood might might be saying we've got it tonight.
Toasty, I don't know. Might be bleed. Softens back to pass. Bobbles. And Softens can't come away with it. I always root for the quarterback to catch their own pass. Yeah, Quattro does have the wrong number. And did you see that throw animation? Looks like he did like that Patrick Mahomes sidearm there.
I did not.
Iro gets a short gain. I wonder if it's the goal line. As Quattro gains good chunk. Quick pass to Montroy.
Montoy.
And incomplete.
Second and goal.
Incomplete again. You know, ever since Softens doesn't even have any face gen in. I wonder if it is something with like if I screwed something up I know what I possibly screwed up, but I don't know how. I'll take a look at it. I think I know where it's breaking.
Okay.
In fact, I'm 100% sure I know where it's breaking. Good news is it's all aesthetics.
Right. Huh. How can that, like, what would break between you copying and pasting it?
I don't know. I think it's like 3 things times T. Okay. Toasty, we are so far behind schedule, I'm not even, like, it would take this game crashing to resim at this point, and at that point it's just going to be, this game's going to be played Friday. As Hollywood is down 4. Holloway short pass to Cade Fletcher. Would you believe Cade Fletcher is doing to the Silver Eagles defense what Jessica Fletcher does to her friends. I mean victims. I mean friends. For those who get that joke. For those who don't get that joke, allow me to explain it, because nothing is better than explaining jokes.
Right.
Have you ever seen the TV show Murder, She Wrote?
Oh, okay. Not really.
It's a great show, starring Angela Lansbury, whose character is Jessica Fletcher. Of course, the crazier part is that is a stop by Gino Presto leading to a punt. The murder rate in Cabot Cove, Maine, where it takes place, is so high, it is 4 times that of Honduras in murder per capita. It is the highest murder per capita rate of any place, real or fake.
Really? Wow.
Really. It is absurd. It's like, let me find it for you, because I'm going to give you the number, and it's just obscene. As that's incomplete.
Silver Eagles really have a chance to
Yep.
get some room
Hun-
on the.
149 murders per 100,000
Okay.
is their murder per capita rate.
Oh my god.
So I have a theory that the main character is secretly the killer framing everyone.
I think she writes books and then murders happen.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I get out of the name.
So she's an author. So, like, you know the TV show Castle?
Again, I know it. I know that. Is that Nathan Fillion?
It is Nathan Fillion. But it's
That's
basically the
another-
same premise. Author
Okay.
solves murders.
It's about all I know.
Yeah.
About it. Also good. Castle.
I don't know. I've never actually watched it.
Oh, okay.
But I have seen the scene where he dresses as himself from Firefly. That's fun.
I love Firefly so much.
Firefly was so good. Holloway deep bomb downfield. Ooh. Fletcher can't come down with it. That was a good attempt. And Gino Presto with the tackle for a loss, and that'll end the half. Knights will be kicking off.
They don't have a running back, huh?
Well, yes and no. They do have a running back. But, the running back is in the Dev League right now, earning 5 additional TPE for not playing in the majors.
Fair.
Which, you know what? Good on him. Good on the team
Right.
to recognize that this is not our season. The Knights have a lot of holes. Might as well send people down and make some things count. Though that said, the one person who I'd love to see make more of an impact this game is Io Torrent. He was very explosive last week, and he's been silent this game. As there was an offsides here, Quattro is going to get a good chunk of yards. They're going to decline the penalty on tackling with Tacklerson. Toasty saying Castle is a good TV show.
I'll find a way to watch it.
All right, I think if I were to redo this, if I were to, I think I know what I'm going to do for Color Rush next season. We're going to brand the fields for Color Rush too. I've got ideas. I know exactly what I'm going to do with the Knights one. And the kick is good. Mexico City now makes this a 7-point game. It's on Hulu Drive. Ah, that's good to know. That one's going to bounce off the goalposts and still be a touchback. Holloway gives it to Botterman, and Botterman is tackled for a loss, needless to say. There was some bot-on-bot violence there. Deep bomb downfield, and it's a pick by Botterman. However, Toasty has not thrown a pick yet, so the count still goes on this bet. And then, do we have one game after this or two?
I think just one.
Oh, nice. And it'll be a good one. Flamingo's Venom. Or it could be really bad. I'm not sure. As Iro is in for the touchdown, and Mexico City makes this a 2-score game.
Yep, Venom and Flamingos, exactly.
Toasty's telling me to shut up. That's fair. Holloway back to pass. Has time, decides Cade Fletcher's the best bet, and Cade Fletcher performs.
Wow. Huge throw.
Huge throw, huge catch.
The play action to the wrong side. All right. And Botterman will get more yards than I had all night.
You gotta stop using the run here. You've got Io Torrent, you've got Kate Fletcher. Use them.
You've got Botterman.
Kate Fletcher more like William Slayton. Honestly. And Greg of House Case, this is gonna miss. It's high winds, dude. So Montroy is going to be short of the first. Oh, you know why? Because I thought it was fourth quarter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For some reason, I thought this game was a quarter faster than it was. DK Drew is listening to his music. Still needs work. That's okay. Take your time, man. We're in no rush. Softens, deep bomb downfield. John Montroy, and that'll bring up the end of the third quarter. What do you think, Fours in chat? Let's do it. Fours in chat, everyone.
I mean, 14.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Fun.
And why the heck not?
If they had the ball, even more reason to.
Absolutely. Well, if they had the ball, it would be easy. But also, we don't know how the next game's going to turn out. And I think it's fun. We haven't done it in a while. We've had one game where that's called for it. As Scotty doesn't know, we'll catch that one. Laser's saying the Venom will win. I think the Venom will win too. But we have seen crazy things happen. I messed up my prediction by forgetting Softens was a quarterback, not on offense. That's okay. It's an even easy 50-50 chance. And there's still plenty of game left as Mexico City makes this a 3-score game. Hollywood's got a lot of work to do. They want to try and get back into it. And Cade Fletcher says, no, it's Pee Pee Poo Poo who's got it. The rookie with a huge play there. This is one of those where you wish you had Zane called up because Botterman I don't think has the speed to punch it in. Kenzu Mizumachi. It's Bauer, yes. And Holloway is sacked. Paulo Dankworth gets to him. Just a little bit more speed from Bauer and that would have been gone. And Holloway avoids the sack and Bauer, also known as Pee Pee Poo Poo, finishes up what he started. And they're going to go for the field goal, making this a 10-point game. You almost wonder if it makes sense to just try for the onside kick here. Finishes up what he started. Yikes. And nearly picked as the Silver Eagles players couldn't communicate with each other.
That guy.
And nearly was about to pay off for Softens. Softens again. Hit as he's throwing. Well, Toasty. And Scotty doesn't know
That
is gonna
time.
ice this game with a dagger.
That time.
I said it, Hummus. Are you happy? I had that weird, like, you know exactly what was happening there, like, where you're like, oh god, the game has just frozen. Softness has played a hell of a game today, yes. Absolutely. Is Michigan an ugly state compared to others? Like, in terms of, like, how the state is shaped? Or are we talking, like, driving through it? Because I actually enjoyed driving through it.
Oh man, I have yet to
Io
be off.
Torrent, there he is.
I've yet to be off the East Coast, and I would love to.
Oh, I have a story. All right, so the one time I was in Michigan is actually a fun story. Uh, my my cousin got married 2 weeks after I did. Um, and as a result, we had the original plan was we had a friend who was getting married in Connecticut the next day after their wedding. So we'd fly down to Michigan, fly up to Michigan, and then fly back to Connecticut, jet lagged and tired as all get out, but we'd be there for our friend's wedding. Anyway, I'm going to tell you the moral of the story right now, which is
Don't try to do that. Or...
don't ever book Spirit Airlines.
Okay.
That's the moral of the story. Spirit is a terrible airline company, and anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. So we had to drive. We obviously missed our friend's wedding, but we had to drive to Michigan to get to my cousin's wedding.
Oh boy.
And then, so we did that in like a day and a half. So we drove to Pittsburgh, saw some friends, gave our friends the card who were heading to our friend's wedding, gave our friends the card to give to our other friends who were getting married. And then we went to, we actually drove through Michigan, and then we had to gun it back all in one day on Sunday because we had to work on Monday. As Quattro takes it to the house. Frontier as our go-to. I'm going to have to keep that in mind. So I would say Michigan is definitely a pretty state, but I haven't been to every state, and it's really hard to compare states by beauty. Because, like, I love Maine. I find all of New England absolutely beautiful. But, like, comparing it to, like, Texas is very different. Comparing it to Utah, to, like, Arizona, those are all very different. As Cade Fletcher does what Cade Fletcher does.
I think that's 3, huh?
Yeah, it's 3. Beauty's, oh my god, West Virginia is absolutely beautiful, I will say. It is almost heaven. I know what John Denver was writing about there. We had a wedding in Virginia. Most of the places I've been to are a result of right on the West Virginia coast. We went to Harper's Ferry. Oh my god, it was beautiful. And Softens will kneel, and that'll end the game. So
it's insane how much of the landscape here you kind of take for granted until you go somewhere that doesn't have it.
yes.
I lived in Florida for like a few months, and then just like, driving back up, you hit Connecticut, and you're like, oh my god, the mountains here.
Oh yeah. And
Like,
right now, especially with the foliage,
right.
it's so beautiful. Maine will have a hard time getting into top 10. What are his top 10? I'm very curious about this. Softens and Mizumachi are your offense and defensive players of the game. Like, Acadia National Park is a national treasure. Alright, here we go. I'm going to ask you, like, alright, are we in Vegas or are we in Fort Mingo?
We are.
We end in Vegas.
Yes, we do. Right, so you're on it. Clear Lowlands.
South Carolina is absolutely beautiful. What the hell is this guy on? I want to know what his metrics are. It's kind of... Yeah, this is kind of it. Like, is it beach beauty? Is it... Like, because it's really, really hard to compare. Like, why would you compare Utah, which... Or, here, wait, let me give a better one. The Grand Canyon is in Arizona and is absolutely beautiful. It is completely unfair to compare it to Harper's Ferry because they're very different in sort of how they are. What was 50? Is Hawaii number one? Because Hawaii, I can see, is number one. Clear low winds. Yeah, so Ben, what was 50? Iowa's beautiful. What the heck is this guy on? And I'm told Idaho is also beautiful, but I have yet to go. What's 50 for me? Oh, that's a good question. You let the flamingos know you are up. What is 50 for me? I'm trying to think. I loved Iowa. Honestly, I'll say Ohio. No, I love Pennsylvania. I actually love driving through Pennsylvania. I hate... Let me rephrase that. Pennsylvania is beautiful. The Appalachian Mountains. I also haven't been to a lot of states. Well, I've been to quite a few states. I'd put Ohio in my 50. I'd put... Like, this is it. I'm going to say this. I actually know what my 50 would be. My number 50 would be Illinois. Illinois is a boring and not very pretty state. Like, even downstate. Like, if you go north, you get the Wisconsin rolling hills. Those are beautiful. Illinois has none of that.
How did... Okay. The ball ended up over there?
Yeah, Just gonna chalk it up to Strobel things.
Desmond Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson will get that tackle for a loss as Pablo will punt this one with a boot. We're playing volleyball, apparently, yes. Yeah, we've seen a lot of bobbles. It's been very interesting. I think it's something with one of the recent patches they did, because we didn't see this when it first came out. Why is the sim breaking Strobel things? You're not wrong. Illinois is 41. Illinois. I don't know why I see Illinois. Like, but like, Ben, where does he have Wisconsin? Where does he have Alaska? I would, like, Alaska and Hawaii are both beautiful. I wouldn't compare those two at all. Wisconsin is 28? Jeez Louise. What is this guy's standards for rating, Ben? I must know. And you must send me this link later so I can get into a fight. Minnesota's absolutely beautiful.
Well, put those
All right,
points on the board for Vegas.
I think I'm coming to a point about this. I think what we should do is you should assign a beauty value, and then is beauty value like mountains are worth X points, beaches are worth X points, forests are worth X point, and then you do it per square acre. Montana is beautiful. Like, all right, here we go. Dave, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yep.
Out of all of the New England states, as Brewer gets a huge catch, which would you say is the least beautiful
The least beautiful.
out of all the New England states?
Okay. Obviously, I don't know. I haven't been through enough of all of, like, like I've been to all of them, but not, just certain areas. Oof.
New York's not New England.
No, it is not.
For those playing at home, here are your New England states. You've got Connecticut, you've got Rhode Island, you've got Massachusetts, you've got New Hampshire, you've got Vermont,
Yeah.
and you've got whatchamacallit, Maine.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Toasty,
That's
that's
hard.
it.
Then that's hard then.
Yeah.
Um. All right. So I think I put New Hampshire at the top just because it's like the White Mountains are insane.
I'd probably also agree with Monster Man. I think Connecticut is probably the least beautiful of them. Maybe
I wasn't.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. There's not a ton in Mass,
Yeah, I
but
think
there are some really awesome like spots. There's lesser known like little spots.
Freetown
If
and
you
Free.
go, honestly, the Berkshires are amazing. So like,
Yeah. Connecticut being at first. See, I think natural beauty, I think that's fair. Rhode Island is pretty, but I think I'd actually probably say Rhode Island.
I almost went there too, but at the same time, I don't know. Their beaches are really nice.
Uh, that's fair. I think my one challenge to Rhode Island is, like, as Las Vegas is stopped by the Flamingos, and that's going to be a punt getting out at about the 8. I think my one challenge, and I'm sorry to all those who are like, focus on the Flamingos, focus on the Venom game. We've been at this for a while. Rhode Island has a nice coast, but I think the beauty of Rhode Island is actually like the colonial style that the houses have and everything there.
Okay. All right.
And I guess the other, like, to me, what's really cool about Connecticut is you have like all the glacier trails that like used to be there in a way that isn't really there in Rhode Island.
I don't really know too much about that.
As a reminder to everyone, just remember tomorrow is election day. Don't forget to vote.
I think Connecticut would probably be my least explored of the states, to be honest.
You have to come down and visit me.
All right. I mean, it's not too far. I definitely will.
I know that. Strobel back to pass. Throws it away. I gotta figure out what time I'm voting. I'll probably vote after work. That's what I'll do. I'll vote and then I'll go get candy corn. And there is a pick by Frost Sucks. I was inspired by Jeremy's picture of the peanuts with the candy corn. So, I have the peanuts already. I don't have the candy corn. And there was an offsides here. Greg Gase gets a free pass, and he takes it to Cosmos Strand Fury, which is going to be accepted. And this time, wide open. And the DBs actually have the awareness to come back to it. Credit to Flamingo's pass defense. They've been actually giving Gase a couple of fits. As JQ is going to make one Flamingo miss and get the first down. And then some. And Ario's got the touchdown. Kick is up and good.
What was the expert picks on this?
Venom, Flamingos.
Okay.
Venom were favored. And honestly, I would be surprised if the Venom don't make the postseason. Bjorn, Isaac, Growlin, Dalbeck, which is Jess, will get that sack. 66%. Thank you, Laser. I keep reading your name, by the way, Laser, as Lars Comet, which I don't know why.
Blazer! Laser! Zulu, not Zulu. Dodgeball.
Yes, no, I got it. But it's Laser, it's Blade, it's Blade, it's Laser, and then it's Blazer, by the way, honey.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You didn't appreciate my chanting?
I did appreciate it. She is doing the Cobras. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. She is sadly not.
You should be thankful that I'm not. I'm a nightmare.
You're not a nightmare, honey.
I'm a fucking nightmare.
I love you.
Now my thighs hurt.
You have no one to blame but yourself for that.
No, it's your fault for knowing somebody named Laser.
I'm so glad all of Twitch can hear this. It's so great.
I just want to hang out and listen to you guys do your thing.
I would be down. Well, originally, so the original time we were going to meet Infidel for Infidel, it was actually going to be my wife and his wife as well going to the diner.
Oh.
So he still has not met her. No one from Sim Leaks has met my wife yet. Originally, also, she was going to meet Adam when I went to Vegas. So eventually, it'll happen. Actually, if you look back at the first vidcast, you can occasionally see her peeking over like the little screen the makeshift screen that we set up behind me. It's fun. Where's the college fans? It's your fault. It's all your fault. Yeah. This has been a pretty good game. Tater's absolutely right. I mean, Flamingos are definitely putting up a force. As Dotson is tackled for a loss by Paco Suave.
Paco Suave? Suave? Which one is it?
If they're... Laser, what are your sliders set at? Strobel back to pass is going to be nearly... Ooh. Okay, can we break down that play for a second? Because I love it. So, Strobel nearly gets hit. The other DL recognizes it and runs to where the ball is going to be.
Really?
Yeah. And that hold is coming back. Yeah, so... Okay. So it's just the odds of it not liking you in that exact scenario. As Corey Williams will get that catch. This is his first catch as a Flamingo, which is funny, because he was drafted by the Flamingos, traded to the Wallabies, and then traded back. And Gase pitches it to Dotson. Dotson's, you know, I understand the not wanting to run it, but Dotson's actually been playing pretty well this game. Quick pass into 6-2. Ping Xiao Po gets it.
Wow.
And a face mask on Linus Riverboat will add insult to injury. And Dotson is tackled for a loss. Linus Riverboat redeems himself. And that'll bring up the fourth quarter. Fours in the chat, everyone.
Wow.
Case in
Alright.
point. Very well put out, Laser.
Gase finds Dotson.
And Dotson makes 3 Flamingos look absolutely silly there. Averaging just under 4 yards per carry. This time he is stuffed behind the line by Von Huber. I mean, that's fair. He is getting beaten by linebackers and defensive backs, though, but it feels like he's getting beaten because it's a blitz and it's just going on the outside. I almost feel like maybe teams should look at inside runs more. It's a bold strategy, I know. So, Webb, I don't think you're bad, and I want to be very clear about this. This score tells you a few things. One, it tells you that you're holding the Las Vegas Venom to 13 points. 2, your offense has not done anything, which is really kind of where it is and kind of the problem. But the Flamingos you're also playing an undefeated team. So if I were to take a positive away from this, the defense is playing really damn well. They're forcing long drives from the Venom, so if they want to score, they can't score much, and the offense just needs Strobel to actually do things. And Strobel isn't doing things. Strobel's doing what Strobel does best, throwing gutsy passes into triple coverage and praying that his offense will bail him out. I don't know why, I couldn't explain it to you, but that's, I think, what's going on. Like, Brewer's been playing well. He's getting beaten behind the line a bit, but not terribly so. It's just Strobel's making bad throws. That's all it comes down to. Like, he's just gung-ho and trigger-happy, and so the Venom are going to get the ball with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Dotson, tackled by Brandon Arcipi Ramiro. Yeah, no, Las Vegas is actually really good. I think they're a playoff-bound team, as Las Vegas hits the 2-minute warning. Yeah, who have the Flamingos played this season so far? Because it's not like they've played like an easy first half of the schedule. There you go. 4th and TPE. Alright, so let me see if I can guess the first 3. Lions, Dragons, Twisters. As Ramiro again, or Sippy Ramiro, not to be confused with Ramiro, will get the stop. And Dotson again stuffed. Linus Riverboat. Fort Lauderdale holds. And making this a 16-point game. Okay, so now if you're the Flamingos, you have to score and get 2 2-point conversions. Do you think the AI knows that? Strobel back to pass. Finds Williams. Williams will get a first down. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I would not lose sleep over this game. Ramiro will get a first. You've got to get your offense clicking. You've got to get your offense to show up, but if you can do that, whew, the Flamingos are going to be a force. Dave, would you agree with that assessment?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been, waiting for them to be for a while.
Aliens players and fans are scared of the Flamingos and Vipers. Name a more iconic duo. If I've learned anything in AI, it's simply Florida will go down, get the conversion, get the onside score, and kick an extra point instead of tying. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think they're going to score. That's Strobel. That should have been a fumble. I do agree with you there. Actually, it should have been an intentional grounding, but we turned off that penalty because that penalty is stupid sometimes. And Las Vegas will win it 16-0. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been an absolute pleasure. We will see you tomorrow night for our Dev League and Wednesday.
Oh yeah, definitely a wild night.
Absolutely. These games are absolutely a blast.
Right.
All right, so who would be your defensive player of the week? Did anyone stand out to you?
Let's see.
I think I know who mine is. I think I know who I'm going to pick. As Jackson will be defense, and Gase is our offense. Which one?
What is it? That first game?
No. It'll be
No.
the Twisters defender.
Oh, okay.
Or I grab. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
No, yeah. You could do I grab.
Yeah, I'll look at the stats again later. All right, well, thank you all for tuning in. We will see you on Wednesday.
Have a good night.